You know, fishing was something in my blood from a very young age, and my dad introduced me to fishing. It's one of those things, some people catch on, some people don't. I got the bug early, and I have never let go of that bug since then.
That is an absolute pig.
I took my love of fishing and love of fishing industry and started treeshaker. There's an older pro that used to say it when he flip into a bush and he'll set the hook on a big fish. He always used to scream, "Oh, that's a treeshaker."
When it comes to developing lures, you have to have something that's different. What makes the company of Treeshaker so different is the attention to details. Putting the little extra care into all the designs that we make makes our lures above the rest.
When it comes to bait building, that really comes back to my father. I lost him at an early age. I was 17. I lost him to cancer. As I was anywhere from 7, 8 years old, we always built our own spinner baits and painted our own crankbaits and things like that. I've always continued to do that throughout my teenage years. And then as I've gotten older, I just got more involved in doing that kind of stuff.
I got connected with Treeshaker in ICAST of 2018. Since getting to know Treeshaker, I've got to know Tim very well, and his mind as far as developing baits is almost parallel to mine.
He noticed it was actually our very first prototype of the digger blade. He noticed that at another booth, tracked me down. We started talking on the phone. Our first conversation was like 3 hours long, and we didn't do nothing but talk about designing and understanding baits, why they do this, why they don't do that. And our friendship really started from just knowing that our brains, when it comes to tinkering the baits, are kind of on par with each other. The best feeling I get when it comes to Treeshaker and people using my baits is to know that they're catching fish, they're catching them easier, they're having a great time at it, and they enjoying the outdoors. It just means so much to see pictures, people sending me texts, to knowing that I built that bait from scratch and they still caught a fish on it. To me, that makes everything worthwhile.